You have my personal word that this injustice will not go unanswered.
In marking the first-year anniversary since Hurricane Maria tore through the island of Puerto Rico, Governor Andrew Cuomo at the Holy Family Church in the Castle Hill section gave a scathing assessment of the federal response to the Category 5 storm that took the lives of 3,000 people. He further announced the progress of a lawsuit launched against President Trump and the federal government for failure to provide adequate relief to the millions left without basic necessities and power for months.
I have seen our governments do many things that I'm ashamed of, but I've never seen our federal government do anything like this to American citizens, and I will not stop fighting until justice is fully done.
I'm proud of him because he's still helping us.
Among those grateful, Liz Mary Garcia, a displaced mother of two who was in the city of Guaynabo last year when the storm struck. She's now living with her sister in Co-op City.
When I see my island destroyed, I started to cry.
The governor, who has launched several deployments to Puerto Rico with emergency workers, skilled laborers, as well as CUNY and SUNY students, responded to President Trump's comments, calling his response to Hurricane Maria an unsung success.
Our president is delusional. It was not an unsung success. It was an abject failure, Mr. President, and at least have the courage to tell the truth.
Puerto Rico still needs help. It's about shining a spotlight on the federal government and the president for not doing enough and treating Puerto Ricans as second-class citizens.
The governor, who has traveled to international cities following disasters, questioned the lack of support for Puerto Rico in a year when Houston's Hurricane Harvey caused considerable devastation. There, with a population of 2.3 million, he shared they receive $140 million in federal aid, compared to Puerto Rico, with a population of 3.3 million that receives $6 million.
Those numbers, that comparison, is inexplicable in terms of an equal response, an equal duty, and equal care.
They didn't deserve to die, meaning that if we had the proper resources for them, had we moved faster, these guys wouldn't have passed away.
Bronx recording artist Fat Joe, also at the ceremony, chartered a plane filled with aid to help the island.
It was an obligation for me. It was a must. It was a duty, humanity, decency.
Damages to the island have reached nearly $100 billion, with $5 billion so far received. Meanwhile, the governor plans to expand the New York Stance with Puerto Rico Recovery and Rebuilding Initiative he founded to ensure New York's continued presence there. He also wants a commission to design a memorial in Battery Park City.
Behind me here, Fat Joe greeting some of the displaced families from Puerto Rico. Again, some individual efforts like his helped many families, but as we heard, not enough, as 3,000 died. For BronxNet, this is Arlene McCullough.